Welcome back, everybody. We are back at the at-home store. This is usually one of the first stores that has the Halloween merchandise out for the season, and I know for a fact they've got a few things out on the shelf now. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look inside with you. Let's go on in. All right, it's true. Here we have some Halloween merchandise hiding on the end caps here in the middle of the store. But these trees grabbed my eye. It's very, whoa, $50. It's very distinct though. I like that sort of purple color to it, and this black box on the bottom gives it a nice little heft. You could really sit that anywhere. I like that black box really makes it its own little piece of decor, which is handy. Here we have, is this a witch? What's with the green sort of bearded look? Maybe I'm not seeing it right. Anyway, moving on, we've got this nice hat. I love this hat actually. I like that little swirl at the top, and it's hollow, so we could put that on top of a Christmas tree, or you know, it could just sit on the table. It had that little plastic insert, so it's not going to collapse. And down here we have some pumpkins. Actually, this whole decor here is very sparkly. It's got that sort of ombre effect with the black that goes into the silver. Gives it that sort of glitzy, glamoury look. And we've got a skull that basically does the same. And I think, oops, let's see if we can find one that lights up here. I'm going to pull one out of the back. Give you extended opportunity to see what they look like here. I really kind of like that ombre look, and that's not working. Let's go ahead and pull the tab off the battery here, which I hate to do. I don't want to drain the battery for anyone else, but why have a push to test button if we can't test it? Actually, that lights up kind of interesting. All right, moving on, we've got a make your own magic sort of spell book. And let's see inside. Okay, whoops. All right, it actually doesn't open, which that's a shame. I think if it had opened and we could put something inside of it, that would be kind of nice. Down here, we've got some more witch dolls. I like this one with the skull face. The dress looks a little wonky. Don't know what's going on right there with her dress, but wow, $40 too. Oh, whoops. It just sort of pops off, but luckily it just sort of sits right back on there. Here we've got another witch in the green dress. So all these colors are very Halloween with the purples and the greens, and it's got that sort of very dark coloring to it that makes it very elegant looking, in my opinion. All right, well, let's see what else we have down here. So we've got some wreaths. Now, I have seen this wreath on Pinterest, not this one obviously, but a similar DIY version of it, using some snakes that you can get from the Dollar Tree and just spray paint them and put them on. I actually made one of these, must have been like 10 years ago, as a matter of fact, so they're really digging in the depths to find their product ideas. But here we have a cat, and actually, I really love, it's kind of eerie without any eyes, but I really love the whole shape of this. It kind of reminds me of the products that you'd see at Target. $13 is not a bad price, and it's got a lot of character. So hopefully we'll see a lot more similar things to that in the future. Speaking of cats, here's like a little drink bottle with a cat. A couple bucks for that, and it looks like there's several different designs. Oh look, it's kind of like my little ghost for happy hunting. What else have we got down here? There's a Frankenstein. Well, kind of Frankenstein. It's very cutesy. That's very child friendly. Are these supposed to be for children? I mean, who would actually use these sort of bottles to drink out of? I'm not entirely sure. But I guess if you were going to make some sort of Halloween concoction for a party or something, you could get a whole bunch of these, and that would actually kind of be kind of fun. There's one with a skull. Okay, I think we've seen enough of the bottles, so let's go ahead and put that one back and move on. And here is, at first I thought it was a velvet pumpkin, but it is a fuzzy pumpkin, which I like a little bit better. But it's not soft like a dog toy or anything, which I might have expected. You know, if you're going to make something fuzzy and fluffy like that. All right, this skull is kind of awesome. Look at all these little beads on it. And whoops, there they are just coming right off. So if you rub this thing just a little bit, those just sort of fly right off. So it's got a great look, but I mean, what are you going to do when those come off and then you've got like little bare spots? Absolutely not. We're going to just put that back. Okay, we've got a little bit of fall decor mixed in here. Now, I know from my past trips that this isn't exactly where they keep the Halloween merchandise, so I think they're just putting things out to start getting it out. It's excited to see it when we get the shelves a little more full. All right, we've got some potion bottles in this under $7 section. Vampire Drool, Scale of Dragon, $4, not bad. All right, then we've got some bottles. I don't know what you do with these. If somebody has some ideas, I'm all ears, let me know. But you can get these in all sorts of different colors. And they certainly are expecting to sell a lot of them this year. So not just the skulls, but we have these bottles in all different labels. Here we've got some unicorn horn, $7. And Eye of Newt. I do like the toppers on that with the little bat. I think that was the same topper that they used on that other bottle with a different label though. It was a unicorn or something or other. And here is another one, $5 now. You can get bottles like this, very similar, well not very similar, but same basic concept and idea from the Dollar Tree, and then just print your own labels and glue them on and you're going to save $4. But anyway, here's another skull. I like this one, it's all black. But again, with the topper, the stopper in the top, I don't understand. I don't know what you would use that for. A couple more wreaths, some more fall decor. Pass that by in favor of this fun stuff. Not sure what this guy is. Now, you know I like to do my ugly pumpkins of the month, and I think this is a contender for sure. So you got your little pumpkin man. He just sort of sits there on the shelf. And a couple more witches. Now these are different than the other two we saw, I think. Sorry, I just passed it right by, not realizing it was different, but you know, it has that blue dress there. Light up Halloween tree. A lot of those, so I guess Halloween trees are things these years. And this little house should light up. Not really sure. Probably have to take out that battery thing. Maybe not, I don't know. But if you light it up, you can see the people inside. It kind of reminds me of those kits you can get at Michael's, little crafty kits. Those little characters look just like them. Anyway, moving on. We've got some regular Halloween decor. I think this is probably where you start to get into the spooky area, but oh my gosh, you know this is the bane of my Halloween existence, the velvet pumpkins. But at least these are black, so that's not bad. I mean, a black velvet pumpkin, maybe you can mix those with your red velvet pumpkins and then throw in a few velvet skulls just for fun. But I'm not going to do that. You'll never see that in my haunt. But there they are. Hopefully that's all we're going to see from the at-home store. But if you like the velvet pumpkins, I'm not knocking it too much. Let me know what you do with them. I'm curious. But last up here, we've got another little Christmas tree. This one kind of has the candy corn coloring to it. And it's the first thing in this big long aisle, so that leaves me with a lot of hope. So I think we've got a good start to Halloween at the at-home store. I know we're going to be expecting a lot more merchandise, and that's going to fill out the different sections. We saw the Halloween Heroes section with the sort of classic, almost retro Halloween items. We saw the Dark Decadence section, kind of with those black velvet pumpkins, I think was probably in that section. I'm not entirely sure, but that the skull with the beads that fell off. And then, of course, the Spellbound with the witches and all that material. So hopefully we'll see a couple more sections as well. I can't wait to see what they are. So stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be making several more trips back to the at-home store in the coming weeks so that we can see all of the merchandise as it gets put out timely and get very excited for the Halloween season. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Happy haunting.